Welcome to a great scene here. Excitement and energy flowing in the stadium as we get ready for this week's Game of the Week. You can only hope that it matches the hype. Today, it's a top 25 matchup. Two teams off to good starts, hoping to build on that and test themselves against another ranked team. As we'll see the number 16 team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Colorado State Rams. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Aggies will kick it away and get this game going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's tackled after the catch.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
It's 3rd and 6, a challenging spot here on the opening drive. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Rams with 1st and 10 here. And there's the handoff. Here's the second down play. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Makes the catch. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
If that cornerback's going to have outside leverage on 3rd down, he's basically giving you the quick slant. Good read and a nice throw for the first.
The Rams pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Teams are getting more and more creative with how they run their counter plays. Gone are the days of everyone under center running the counter tray. Now you're seeing it modernized. We'll see how many different versions they'll run today.
3rd down and short on the 8th play of this opening drive. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They hold up the line of scrimmage. They could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
And the Rams looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Looking right, this one caught. Brought down, the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. It doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. The quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly.
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Rams.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. Got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
PAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They're going to run it here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They're going to run it. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and the ability to accelerate upfield to pick up a 1st down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently, Devon A-Chain and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M uniform.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up or take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time, and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. And the Aggies will bring their punt team onto the field. On a punt now for the first time today. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Return is brought down. Sets up the next drive. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there? I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Toss play to the outside. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback keeps the football. A quick juke. Another miss. Great move. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
This is exactly how this offense envisioned this game getting started, is having opportunities to be able to crease this defense and hit big plays. Now let's see what they can do off of it.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Colorado State 7, Texas A&M 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. He'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. Colorado State offense is back out there now. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Toss play, running right. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14.
3:25.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. The 10. Touchdown, Colorado State. Just ran away from the defense.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
And they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver. Then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end is going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Good throw to the left. And he's got it. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
The Aggies will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. This will go incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt.
Here comes a handoff. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
There's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short gain.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. A chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And they will trot out the field goal team here. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Texas A&M offense will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down trot. Can they get something going here? The pass rush closing in. And they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Went backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long here from the 10. And now the handoff. Fights through a tackle. And they'll stop him short of the line of gain.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. It's a nice gain. He'll move the football up to the 27.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Here comes the Colorado State offense on the field. They're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. From the shotgun, an inside handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, looking to set up a screen pass here. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Try and muscle for the 1st down. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. He was successful last time out. This attempt is from 42 yards away. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And that will extend their lead even further. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
Texas A&M offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Receiver makes the catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And is intercepted. Going the other way. Can they catch him? Crosses the 10. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
How's this for starting field position? First and goal from the 2. They'll try to run this one in. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Rams. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Texas A&M offense will take over first and 10.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Woo-hoo, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
That's an important first down on that running play.
Get set.
And here's the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch is made. Room to run here. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Good time here to drop this screen in for the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. A change of direction. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage. And the Aggies will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
And that's good enough for a first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. Tries to get it to the running back. Catch made on the left side. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking for 6. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
It's now 2nd and goal.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looking for a red zone touchdown throw, but it's incomplete.
Anytime you're snapping the ball inside the 10-yard line, we always know for the quarterback the windows are tighter and they close much faster. He's got to do a better job of getting the ball out quicker to give his receiver a chance.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. And the attempt is no good. And the score remains very lopsided.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Somewhat conservative call, but content to take this lead into the locker room. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Rams will kick this away to get the second half going. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Pass incomplete. Very nearly intercepted that time.
Well, it's not going to show up in the stat sheet, but the offensive line did everything in their power to give the quarterback time. Ultimately, the play just didn't work out.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
Fielded near the 20. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
And your Colorado State Rams will take over. 1st and 10.
Here comes the Rams offense back onto the field. Single back, takes the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Out the play fake. He'll look to throw it. Looks left and finds his target there. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
3rd down upcoming after that completion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
Texas A&M offense will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And here comes a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
They don't block the defensive end. He shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Bringing pressure. Using his legs here to bring him down short of the marker. And now it's going to be 4th down.
This is a nice job here by this defense on 3rd down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his 1st down, but they keep him short to set up this 4th down.
The Aggies will send the punt team onto the field. And they've got the returner corralled. The Colorado State offense is back out there now. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Handoff to the back. Everyone moves the ball across the 40.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's hit as he throws it. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
And the Rams will have 1st and 10 here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
The Rams looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal.
With this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you'd ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the Rams looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal.
Get set, get set.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and goal to go.
Ready?
And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run.
Set. Ready.
And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Colorado State. And the route is on.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Texas A&M, 0.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Cricket.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
On the double.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Set.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And he'll be brought down. They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th, but they can't convert this 3rd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He'll take a deep shot. Catch made down inside the 20. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Now they're running on the toss. Makes the defender miss. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. kicking team on now for the extra point. And there's the point after.
The extra point is good.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Colorado State, 34. Texas A&M, 7.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there.
And your Colorado State Rams will take over. 1st and 10.
Okay,
Here comes the Colorado State offense on the field.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They'll run it to the left. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
On the set.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he cannot escape defense with a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to make a play deep downfield. This one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
And the Texas A&M offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
First and 10 now for the offense.
42 Spider.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
And 1st down for the offense.
Ready?
That's solid run. Good for 1st down yardage.
Clear. Clear. Ready?
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Short connection to the tight end here.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Well, this is called settling down in his zone defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up.
Here we go.
They'll run it from the gun. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
And the Aggies line up with a 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Locates the tight end is complete. He's swarmed by the defense.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, A&M.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing that you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the 4th quarter. You can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
And the point after is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Texas A&M, 14.
So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Rams offense back onto the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. The back's got it. Great move in the open field. Tackle made after a big gain. Just pounding away for another big gain, Kirk. You wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown.
They'll hand it off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket now. He's going to take off here. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team.
Texas A&M offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. He shreds the tackle. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Defense is coming after him. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete. Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
He's running out of time here. Going to try to use his legs here. Finding space at the 20. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout.
On the set.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
Out, 55 weak.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice.
Here we go.
Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it right near the end zone. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
The Aggies looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
Point after, up and good.
That makes the score. Colorado State 41, Texas A&M.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Number 16, set to kick this one away.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Colorado State offense is back out there now. And the single back takes the handoff. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line, the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Brings up second down.
Got it.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Ball handed off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on third down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at fourth down and long with the lead. Tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Taking a shot here. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 49. First down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver makes the grab, breaks a tackle on the play, and makes a decent gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out.
Okay, ready?
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch.
Easy.
Movement here from the tight end. Back to throw again. Short pass finds the tight end. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Use the running game to chew on this clock now. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
Got it.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the offense just takes a knee here. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And it's a kneel down. Well, this head coach told us we prepared well. We're ready. I'd be shocked if we didn't go out and play well. And he had a good read on his team. That's a big win.
This team was incredibly well prepared, and schematically, I liked a lot of the things they did to counter how the defense was attacking them. Sometimes games can be won and lost thanks to a good game plan, and we saw how it made a big difference today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We can